Okay, what's good? What's poppin', everybody? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy TTW out here with another freaking video. Um, yeah, I welcome you guys on board. My returning subscribers, guys who are just, probably randomly just viewing this, content of mine for the first time, man. I encourage you to subscribe, hang out more. We happen to be around. And yeah, for the most part, travel vlogs, my experiences to different parts of the world that I happen to be to. And yeah, like I said, for the most part, travel vlogs, and just my footsteps as far as the countries or the places I kind of like find myself into. So welcome on board, man. Give these videos a thumbs up if you find them interesting in one way or the other. And also leave a comment for me. You feel me? Let me know where you would like me to be as far as the future. For I have a lot planned this year as far as travel. I won't get into details, but just know that I am actually working on bringing new places to your screen, and also experiencing or exploring somewhere that I haven't been to, as far as different parts of the world. You feel me, fellas? Yeah. So as I mentioned earlier on this year, when this year was coming into play on my my travel guide video like this one, I mention couple of to like take note of before you get started with your trip, or prior to your trip, to any place that you wish to be to, in a sense. You feel me, fellas? Yeah. So in this video, I wanna throw in more tips on how to go around travels, or what you need to know before you be to another country, or another far distance from where you are, from what you are familiar with, what you known probably your entire life, before you like reach for another destination. You feel me? These are some of the tips that might help you prep your your future travel endeavors. You feel me? And kind of like assist you navigate the whole process of traveling to a new place, or a new city, or a new country. You feel me, fellas? Yes. So today I wanna drop probably like three travel tips. You feel me, that you probably need to look into before you board the plane, or you board the bus, or you get your trip geared up or started, in a sense. You feel me? Yes. So I want to talk about accommodation. You feel me? One of the most important things in in this field of travel, or in this part of reaching for another a country, or another space, or another city, or whatever the case is for you, that you might want to reach for, is the fact that you need to have a place to stay. You feel me? So you need to look into where you gonna stay. We have a variety range of accommodations, ranging from hotels. We got motels. We got guest houses down here in in Africa. We got what do they call them, lodges. We got Airbnb, which is the most popular one. You feel me? You just not gonna just get on the plane and just find yourself in another country, and you don't have a place to crash, or you don't have a place where you go be living. You feel me? Yeah, so you need to first look into that. Like I've mentioned, laundry list of the examples I gave you guys. It can be a lodge, hotel, it can be a guest house. Yeah, but most prefer Airbnbs. Most travelers, they prefer Airbnbs for they're a little bit convenient, and they also have other amenities included, as far as cooking. Probably it can be jacuzzi, it can be a swimming pool. Yeah, it can be anything. It just depends on what you want as an individual. You feel me? Yeah. But first, you need to put in consideration accommodation. You feel me? You need to know where you're gonna hang out. You can look on the many websites out here. You can look on Airbnb if you wish to go for that. But Airbnb, I mean, they offer a variety of services, so you can look on Airbnb to like look into to like prior arrange your stay in whichever place that you're planning to be to, in a sense. You feel me? Yeah, so that's one of the tips, one of the things that you need to put in consideration before you board your flight, or get on the bus to reach for your desired destination, in the sense. You feel me? Yeah, so the next travel tip I'll throw in this video is you need to have your documents right. You feel me? Yeah, you need to look into visas. That is, if you have your passport in place. Of course, you're not gonna be to another country without you know looking into how they allow you in the country, or how you make an entry in that country. Yeah, but for local trips, like let's say you're just reaching for another city within your country, or within your state. That is, if you're probably if you were born and raised in let's say the states America, and other parts of let's say Asia or Europe or whatever. You feel me? But like for the sake of leaving a country, guys, you'll need to look into the visa thing. You need to know how much the visa will cost you, based on how long you wish to stay in in your desired destination. And to begin with, you have to have a passport. That's the first criteria of travel. You need to have a passport, most especially if you are about reaching for a new a new country or something like that. You feel me? Yeah, so you will need to have a passport in place, and then look into the visa. And once you have those two in place, well, then now you can look into your flight to where you want to be. You feel me, fellas? It's just that simple. You look into first, you gotta have to have a passport. Then look into the visas, or the stay to your desired destination, if that's a long trip. You feel me? Like living on one country to another. And then now you can look into how you gonna secure your tickets, and which flights are favorable to your pocket or your budget. You feel me? And yeah, that's like the second tip I meant to like throw in this clip. So now the third one I meant to like share with you guys in this clip is you need to prepare your body. You feel me? We all we all have different body types, I would say. Yeah, you need to prepare yourself mentally. You prepare your body, you prepare yourself. Like, you need to prepare yourself before you be to another place. For if you are not familiar with the environment, to where you're headed or where you desire to be, you can find a hard time trying to navigate the weather, the climate changes in the new places, as far as your body regulating to to a new environment in a sense. You feel me? And importantly, you need to prepare your mental faculty. You need to have it ready for a new place, new people, new climate, new food, foodstuffs, and everything. But you need to have that in place, though. You need to, you need to prepare yourself for, for the, for the adventure, for the travel, for whatever that you're headed. You feel me? So that you're ready, you have your mind ready, and you're in a place to you're in a place you're in a better place to go out there, or you're in a better place to explore something new. You feel me, fellas? Yeah, so that's like the third tip I meant to throw in this video. So I literally just meant to just throw in these three tips for you guys who wish to be to another place or another country, or whatever that you wish to be, as far as moving around. You feel me, fellas? So one was, look into accommodation first. Look into where you're gonna stay when you arrive to your desired destination. Gave examples of hotels, Airbnb, there's guest houses, lodges down here in Africa, and a lot, a range of other options that you can look into. But the best I would recommend an Airbnb. You look on the Airbnb website. There's a wide range of accommodations that can suit your budget and your probably your lifestyle in a sense. You feel me? So next was, you need to look into the documents. Feel me? You need to look into whether you have a passport in place. Then you look into how you secure a stay prior to your visit to your desired destination. That is, if they require a visa for their citizens, where for their citizens who don't actually require a visa prior to their flights to their desired destination. You feel me? But if you're one that is required to obtain a visa, please do so and have your documents right before you fly to another country, or before you be to another country. You feel me, fellas? To avoid complications and other things that might come up in a sense. You feel me? And then next is the air ticket. You can look on any website and secure your air ticket. That is, if you're in for a long trip in a sense. You feel me? So the last one was, you need to prepare yourself mentally. Get yourself in the best shape mentally, for you're now reaching for something new, something that is probably not familiar with your body, with your mental construct, and yeah, your entirety as an individual. You feel me? So you gotta prepare yourself for that too. You feel me? Yeah, so that's like basically the tips I meant to throw in this clip. Thank you for coming along with me till the end of this video, if you did so. And please make it a point to subscribe, like these videos, leave a comment for me. Let me know what you guys think about these clips that I happen to drop out here. And last but not the least, man, I'm planning a lot of travels this fucking year. Yeah, so stay tuned. I won't just get into the details, guys, but I'm looking into a lot of travels, a lot to actually bring you to your a lot to bring to your screens. You feel me, fellas? So stick around, make sure you subscribe, like my videos, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think about these videos. Let me know where would you like me to be in the near future, and I'll definitely bring that to your screens, or bring that to my my reality. I'm gonna see you in the next clip. Peace.